Okay guys, today I'm ranting on two different things. And yes, I said ranting. It's not a review, it's not an opinion, it's ranting. Because it's something about YouTube and these two things are really getting on my nerves. Like, I remember one time I wanted to go watch a video of Cat Dog, which is one of my favorite Nicktoons ever. And I went to go find it, and there was this one episode that I actually found. It was the only episode I could find, so I decided to watch it. And then the next day, the video was gone due to copyright. I was like, really? Then why did... I just don't get it. And the thing that pissed me off was that they just did this now. Because Power Ranger Nation HD, if I remember right, was posting episodes since 2007. And they just knows this now, and now they're basically not only Power Ranger Nation HD with Power Ranger videos is getting deleted.
Blah, blah, blah. Retarded Yoshi complaining about copyright, which is a 2007 issue. Blah, blah, blah. Yoshi is a burnt victim. Blah, blah, blah. Power Rangers I love. Blah, blah, blah.
Are now deleted. Some people say Netflix has it, but I'm not going to pay $8 a month. That is a
You need more allowance, Yoshi. You need more allowance, Yoshi. You need more allowance, Yoshi. Why? Because you do, Yoshi. Why? Because you do.
So yeah, that is one of the things I wanted to talk about. I think the copyright is total bullcrap. Anyways, let's go on to the second thing. The second thing, YouTube. I am ashamed. Because you should be looking out for this. You should ban people who are doing this. I can't even believe that you have not stepped up and deleted people's accounts because they did this. I think right now you really need to do something about it because this is just total bull. What I'm talking about is people making contramentaries.
Oh, not this again.
Contramentaries is basically people ranting about other people's videos.
And if you thought that his rant on commentaries and copyrights, if you thought parts of that were mundane, you should definitely check out his 29-minute rant on both copyright and commentaries. Believe me, you will definitely have a nice little torture fest yourself. Now, going ahead and exploiting his points of his particular rant, I figured I would go ahead and take out the copyright portion of his particular rant first, as well. It's the easiest to go ahead and take care of, and it's the one that he ranted about first. First of all, you are talking and complaining and bitching about a dead topic since 2007. Literally, though, you are beating basically a dead tree. And the thing with it is, whenever it comes to copyright, if you see people uploading full-length episodes of shows or full-length movies of the particular movies, that means they'll more than likely get suspended from YouTube because of copyright infringement. Now, copyright infringement itself involves basically when someone goes ahead and uploads a full-length movie or episode of a particular show illegally. It takes revenue out of the persons who were involved with the show. Say, the director, the actors, the producers, anybody who has been involved with that particular movie or show. And that's all I have to say about copyright. Another thing that you're complaining about is Netflix, and the fact is you gotta pay $8 a month just to go ahead and purchase episodes that you want to see of the particular shows that you want to watch. Okay, let me ask you this. Why are you making such a big fucking deal about this? Dear Lord, dude. The thing with it is that I understand that you're a kid, but if you have to go ahead and rant about such petty fucking nonsense on YouTube and waste a lot of the viewers' time, that means the viewers themselves are going to get extremely agitated by watching your particular rant on copyright whenever you're bitching and moaning about $8 a month for fucking Netflix. Jesus Christ, dude. Let me go ahead and explain that Netflix is a corporation. The corporation itself, it has to get revenue from the customer. The revenue goes to the employees. And basically, the revenue itself also pays for the movies that Netflix is trying to go ahead and rent for the motion picture and television companies. So, why are you making such a big deal about this? It's people's lives, it's the way they live, nothing more, nothing less. Oh, did I forget to mention that your Yoshi itself, who looks like a victim who got dumped by a bunch of toxic waste throughout his whole entire body, like this unfortunate soul? I mean, literally, the drawing is half-assed, nothing more, nothing less. Another thing that you decided to rant about was the Contramentaries, or how it should be pronounced, the Commentaries. But I won't go ahead and complain too much about the mispronunciation of a particular word. Anyway, when it came to you talking about the Commentaries and you going ahead and ranting about such a trivial matter to begin with, you decide to go ahead and mainly talk about Cyberwolf 087. You decide to go ahead and bash on my buddy because he obviously had two commentaries that you disagreed with. Okay, let's go ahead and roll the footage of why you subscribed to T4, aka Cyberwolf 087.
I'm gonna be like I said, I love Cyberwolf's reviews. I love his reviews. I love his reviews on video games. I love his reviews on Cartoon Network. I love his reviews on Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, whatevers. And when he makes Contramentaries, it makes me hate him even more.
Let me just say that Cyberwolf 087 hasn't done an actual video game review in over 2 years. So why the hell have you subscribed to T4 outside of his old game reviews? And another thing too, right around the time when Cyberwolf 087 pretty much stopped doing game reviews entirely, which I'm pretty sure he'll get back to one of these days, and went to doing commentaries, then you should have known, especially by his later videos, that this guy does commentaries. He doesn't necessarily do rants anymore because I assume that he gets tired of doing rants in the first place. But maybe, just maybe, you should have known that, Sammy. No, wait. This is the typical idiot that goes ahead and has inconsistency with his title and claims that a rant on Cyberwolf 087 is a small rant, even though the majority of his particular rant on commentaries was mainly on Cyberwolf 087, which he ranted about for 15 goddamn minutes. Way to go, Sammy. Thanks for the inconsistency, bud. Another thing I need to mention. You want to claim that YouTube should ban Cyberwolf 087 because he went ahead and made 2 commentaries you disagreed with.
It's people like Cyberwolf that should be banned. Just because he made 2 really horrible Contramentaries. I mean,
do you understand how childish you sound and how hypocritical you sound, Sammy? I mean, the thing with it is that you need to understand that T4 has an opinion. He has an opinion like everybody else. If he dislikes a video or disagrees with the point, he might do a commentary on it. Have you even thought about such a thing, Sammy? So let me ask you this question if you go ahead and watch T4's videos. If you have subscribed to T4 TV and actually like his reviews, then why are you so hypocritical about T4's videos? Why are you so hypocritical when it comes to views that you can't see straight. You're basically blind as a friggin' bat, son. Also, you want to claim that people who make commentaries should be banned? Let me get this straight. You said that you have watched a lot of commentaries, but yet at the same time, you focus on somebody who really hasn't gotten any copyright strikes over the past 3 years. You're mainly focusing on that one particular user, which I assume is the only person you watch when it comes to commentaries. You don't realize that last year that there have been several commentators that basically had their accounts suspended by false flagging. You haven't realized of how many strikes there has been when it comes to people being falsely flagged. Me included, because when it comes to commentaries, I had to swap out at least 3 or 4 different accounts last year because I had at least 10 strikes when it came to commentaries in general. Oh my god, man. This kid... I can't help it, man. I can't help but laugh at how stupid he is. I can't help but laugh at how much of great denial he's in. My god, man. Now, I could go ahead and continue to exploit the points of his particular rant on commentators, but let me ask you this, what would be the point? I mean, I can only upload to 15 minutes through this account, so I figured instead of boring the crap out of my subscribers, let me go ahead and briefly explain about what points he made throughout basically the whole entire rant. Blah, blah, blah. Cyberwolf went ahead and had a different opinion about Regular Show and Adventure Time. Blah, blah, blah. Why the hell does he like Regular Show and Adventure Time? Blah, blah, blah. Regular Show and Adventure Time shouldn't even be on Cartoon Network because Regular Show went ahead and kicked somebody in the balls, plus they said PO'd once through an episode for the whole entire series. Blah, blah, blah. I love Ben when it comes to him doing his rants. Blah, blah, blah. Ben's rant should be called Ben's opinion, blah, 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 even though he really gets irritated at the shows that he likes, blah, blah, blah. Fanboy and Chub Chub sucks, and you all know it because the majority of people hate it because of its choppy animation, its lame-ass jokes, blah, 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 blah. That's about the rest of his particular rant. Here is how I felt through the majority of watching that particular 29-minute rant. Here's how I felt after I got done watching that 29-minute rant.
I am a boy! I am a boy! I am a born survivor! I am a born survivor! I am a born survivor! I am a born survivor!
Here's my first impressions on when I heard the wrong pronunciation of commentary.
Contramentaries.
Oh my god, that is funny!
So yeah, there's really nothing else left to say about his particular portion of the rant where he goes ahead and talks about contramentaries. Oops, I meant commentaries. God damn it, kid, you made me say it. Because let me just say that his rant on commentaries is extremely shallow. He doesn't really go much into detail about the whole commentaries and commentary community, and besides the fact that he uses a friggin' Kirby who looks like he's been diagnosed with Down syndrome and cerebral palsy at the same time. So, yeah, another half-assed drawing by you, kid. Great job.
Cyberwolf made another contramentary with this douche who doesn't care about his fans at all, because there's been times where this guy that he paired up with, I don't remember his name because I think it was Junior something. I have a feeling it was, but I don't remember.
And I do appreciate the recognition. Anyway, folks, this is Juniorfan, out.